Hello and welcome everyone to the Favor Book Bible Story Time. Alright, let's dive in.
Are you ready for a super special adventure story? It's a true story from a long time ago about a brave family and a very special baby. Once upon a time, there was a mommy named Mary and a daddy named Joseph. They had a brand new baby boy, and his name was Jesus. Baby Jesus was no ordinary baby. He was God's own son, sent to the world as a tiny, cuddly baby. Isn't that amazing? Mary and Joseph loved baby Jesus so much. They would rock him to sleep, sing him sweet songs, and keep him warm and cozy. They lived in a little town and everything seemed peaceful. But soon, they would have to go on a very long journey. One night, while Joseph was fast asleep, an angel came to him in a dream. The angel had a very important message from God. The angel said, "Joseph, wake up. You need to take Mary and baby Jesus and go on a trip to a faraway land called Egypt." Joseph might have felt a little scared. Egypt was so far away. But the angel explained that a mean king named Herod wanted to find baby Jesus and kill him. The king was jealous and didn't understand how special Jesus was. The angel told Joseph, "You must go to Egypt to keep the baby safe. Stay there until I tell you it's okay to come back." Joseph woke up right away. He knew he had to listen to God's angel. He gently woke up Mary and told her, "Mary, we have to go. We have to leave right now while it's still dark outside." Mary trusted Joseph, and she knew they had to protect their precious baby. So very quietly, so they wouldn't wake anyone up, they packed some things for their trip. Maybe they packed some bread to eat, some water to drink, and some warm blankets for baby Jesus. Mary carefully wrapped Jesus up so he would be snug and warm. Joseph got their gentle donkey ready. A donkey is a bit like a small horse with big floppy ears. Mary sat on the donkey, holding baby Jesus close to her heart. Joseph led the donkey, and they started their long journey under the twinkling stars. Off they went, out of their town and onto the dusty road. Can you imagine how dark and quiet it was? They were so brave. Their journey was not easy. They had to travel for many days. During the day, the sun was hot. They probably looked for shady trees to rest under. At night, it could get chilly. They had to travel over hills, through valleys, and across a big, sandy desert. A desert is a place with sand, and more sand. As they traveled, Joseph and Mary took great care of baby Jesus. Whenever he was hungry, Mary would feed him. Whenever he cried, she would comfort him. Joseph made sure they were always going in the right direction, and he kept a lookout to make sure they were safe. They were a team working together to protect their family. They probably saw lots of interesting things on their journey. Maybe they saw camels walking through the desert. Camels are tall animals with humps on their backs. Maybe they saw little desert foxes or heard the hoot of an owl at night. But they kept going, step by step, all the way to Egypt. Finally, after many days and nights, they saw it. They had reached the land of Egypt. It looked very different from their home. There were big, pointy buildings called pyramids and a huge river called the Nile. There were new people, new foods, and new sounds. In Egypt, Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus found a safe place to live. Joseph was a carpenter, which means he was good at making things out of wood. He probably found work to earn money so they could buy food and have a cozy home. Mary took care of baby Jesus, watching him grow. He was safe and sound, all because Joseph and Mary listened to God and were so brave. They lived in Egypt for a few years. Baby Jesus was not a tiny baby anymore. He was growing into a little boy. He was probably learning to walk and maybe even say a few words, just like you did when you were little. He was safe and happy with his mommy and daddy. Then, one night, the angel came to Joseph in a dream again. This time, the angel had good news. The angel said, "Joseph, the mean king is gone. It is now safe for you to take Mary and Jesus back home." Joseph was so happy to hear this. He told Mary the wonderful news. It was time to go home. So they packed up their things once more, said goodbye to their friends in Egypt, and started the long journey back. The journey back was just as long, but this time they were filled with joy because they were going home. Jesus was a little boy now, so maybe he could even walk for part of the way, holding his daddy's hand. They returned to their home country and found a new little town to live in called Nazareth. There, Joseph went back to his work as a carpenter, Mary made their house a loving home, and Jesus grew up. He grew bigger and stronger and smarter every single day. He was kind and loving, and everyone could see that he was a very special child. And that's the story of their big adventure to Egypt. Isn't it amazing how God protected baby Jesus? He used a dream, an angel, a brave mommy, and daddy, and even a gentle donkey to keep his son safe. It shows us that God is always watching over us and will help us, even when things seem a little scary. Joseph and Mary trusted God, and he took care of them. What a wonderful story of love, trust, and a big family adventure. Remember, just like God watched over Jesus, he watches over you too. Thanks for listening to this special story with me today. I hope you liked it.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories. God bless you.